the warm-up. One of the most important parts of the workout, if not the most important part, other than the workout itself. We're going to start with a pulse raiser, then we're going to do some mobility stretches, and finally we're going to do some activation of the muscles. And I'm going to take you through it now. Cool, so we're going to have a 5-minute warm-up, 1 to 2 minutes pulse raiser, 1 to 2 minutes mobility stretching, 1 to 2 minutes activation. So we'll start off with some skipping, nice and easy. Keeping that tempo nice and light, picking it up at certain paces, then going back to our slower pace. So we're going to keep it about a minute or so, skipping, hopping from one foot to the other. You can bounce on both feet, warm up the calves, switching back to the first style, back to your bounce, back to your double unders, back to your bounce, etc., etc. Part 2 is mobility stretching, okay? Mobility and core warm up. So we're going to start up top, feet sticking to the ground at this point, just the upper body moving. Going to give me 10 rotations. Then from here, we're going to move into the hips. And then all the way around, hips and the body, all working in that rotational plane. Next from here, I'm going to warm up the hamstrings and the quads as well. So starting in a kind of a Cossack squat position, you have the option to use your hands on the floor, stretching out the hamstrings, stretching out the hips. From here, we're going to take it into walkouts. The world's greatest stretch at the bottom. Lastly, it's a nice little hip opener I like to use in my powerlifting as well as my kickboxing as well. Open up the hips, loosen up, stretch out those hamstrings, back and up. Next, onto our dynamic stretching. So we're going to open those hips up, do some horizontal leg swings. Go for 10 both sides. Then some vertical. And lastly, just loosen up those legs, loosen up the hamstrings, some light kicks, bouncing off that back foot. Go 20 one side, 20 the other. And that is our 5-minute warm up. Let's go.